Hey guys, Danzix here bringing you a guide on the amazing Spider-Man. He's a melee duelist with a fast and agile playstyle. In my opinion, this is the most well-designed hero in the game. You truly feel like Spider-Man swinging around the battlefield and picking off enemies, then web-slinging out. With that comes potentially the hardest to master hero in the game. Loki can still be played effectively without being mastered, but Spider-Man, oh boy, you'll be letting your team down. It took me a long while before I felt confident with him, but damn, he's fun. Just be prepared to lose a few matches. He swings in, he webs targets, he pulls flying enemies in, and he absolutely destroys enemies with his ultimate. Look, the best way to explain this hero is to show you what he does, give examples in practice mode, then take you through an example match. Though the match I show isn't my best work, but it does highlight everything he can do, which I thought was more important. Here we have the amazing Spider-Man, Peter Parker, a melee duelist hero with a 5-star difficulty rating, and this is most definitely true. He takes a lot of practice to get good. His melee attack is short range, doesn't do a whole lot of damage, and comes out fairly quickly. You want to be doing your damage by using your web cluster to web up enemies. That uses one of 5 clusters down here, which regenerate over time. When someone is webbed, you'll do extra damage with your amazing combo here, which uppercuts enemies into the air for you to follow up. Also, if you use get over here and they're webbed, you'll latch onto them and do extra bonus damage. However, if they're not webbed, you'll pull them towards you, good for getting Iron Man and storms out of the sky. Spider-Man naturally is fairly agile and has a double jump. He also gets this effect on the screen when enemies are around, so you'll know that an ambush is coming up. He can also latch onto and run up walls, which I'll show off in training mode more specifically. His ultimate is Spectacular Spin on Q, and this is the primary way you'll get a lot of kills with him, as it does a lot of damage and stuns them for the duration. So let's jump into training so I can show you just how this hero works. The first thing you'll notice about Peter Parker is that he's fairly agile, able to jump, flip around, and able to latch onto walls, able to climb up them, able to climb around them, and also able to run up them if he needs to, and jump off and then web swing around. Now, normally left shift will automatically start you swinging. However, I have changed something in the settings. Let me show you right now. If you go to the settings, keyboard, combat, all heroes, and then select Spider-Man, you'll notice he has an automatic swing section. This is on by default. And you'll notice when it's on, you'll automatically use your web and start swinging around. Like so. It is a lot of fun and takes a lot of practice to get used to, even on this automatic setting. It has 3 charges by default and it cools down fairly quickly. However, if you turn off automatic swing, you're able to manually place it based on where your reticule is, and you have a lot more control over where you're going, like so. It also means that you can do things like this, which you couldn't normally, and get right into the face of enemies a lot quicker. Now, his auto attack, like you just saw, doesn't do a whole lot of damage, just over 25 a hit, just like Black Panther, and it's also fairly quick. However, that is not how he's going to be doing his damage. You want to right click your targets like so, which puts a web on them and uses one of your web canisters, which regenerate at the bottom there fairly quickly. If you press E to follow up, you go towards them, hit them, and then you can follow up with an uppercut. So this is the typical combo. You want to web them, you want to press E, and then you want to press F to finish them off. That is typically how you finish off low HP characters. So let's do that again. We web them, we E, and we F, and finish them off. Though you can add in an extra right click in the mix there. So go in, hit them, and then right click and uppercut and do a follow up. Now, that is how you kill solo heroes. You want to swing around, get into position, find someone alone, and then you want to do your abilities. You want to swoop in, do your uppercut, get a kill, and then get on out of there like so. So you're a very tricky hero, you're hard to lock down just because you do have these abilities to double jump and to web out of there. Now you'll also notice that the uppercut has 2 charges as well, but there's a short cooldown between each one. so you have to wait. You can't just spam them both at once. He has to hit the ground and recover his breath for a second. The main thing you want to do with Spider-Man is you want to be very tricky, get around the map very quickly, do some damage, get some kills, and get on out of there. Until, of course, you have your ultimate. When you have your ultimate, you can get in there and then activate it right in the middle of a group of enemies. When you do that, they're going to be held in place and take a lot of damage. It's enough to kill 250 HP heroes outright, and then you can just follow up with the stragglers with your normal abilities, and if you're low, you can just web on out of there as quickly as you came in. So that's how Spider-Man plays. There's nothing else to him, but what I just showed takes a lot of practice. I am not very good with him right now, and I won't pretend to be, so I'm going to show you a few matches where I don't particularly play well, but you'll see instances where the hero can shine. However, I don't have the patience for a melee DPS hero. I can admit that, just do not have the patience, so I go in a lot of times when I absolutely should not. But if you have the patience to learn this hero, get good, and go in when you absolutely should be going in instead of when you want to go in, then you will do just fine with this hero. So let's get right into the game. So here we are in a match that I'm not particularly proud of, but it does show me learning the hero, so I'm trying to swing around, get a good feel of how exactly his web slinging works. I see a few heroes and I go in, and this is a good example of what not to do. You definitely don't want to go in when there's a group of them because they will start focusing you down, but you can see that Spider-Man can get out of trouble very quickly if you realize that you are actually in trouble. Like, I should have there because I already had 50 HP, I shouldn't have just gone in, I should have healed back up. Enjoy the match, let me know what you think below. For everything RPG and Marvel Rivals, you're in the right place. Ciao friends.
I'll patch you up. To the tapping operation.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Spider Fist is ready to punch. Watch out, they're headed our way.
I am ready to put on a show.
Namor wasn't bad enough on his own. Now, that's fucking hurt.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Your powers are mine.
I am ready.
Now I've got something to prove. Round and pound! Now I've got something to prove. Be sure those are bad guys.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
Get that vehicle moving again.
I'm doing this my way.
The perfect hit. The perfect hit.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Count on me!
I am a true team player.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Better than Aunt May's chicken soup. Yeah.
I am Groot. Hey, Teeny! Enjoy the amplifier!
Round and pound!
Ow! That fucking hurt!
Spider Slam!
Catch me!
Back in the swing of things.
Hold your horses, it takes a minute.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Give Loki a problem. Let him do it. Bring on the chaos.
Hex! Ah!
Spider Fist is ready to punch.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Spider Sling.
Healing for my friends. You're welcome.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Someone scratch my back. Hey, Dee! Enjoy the amplifier!
Crack the whip. They are in front of us. Got your back.
I am ready to put on a show.
Pound.
I suppose we must. Your powers are mine!
I am ready to put on a show.
Got it.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man. Who's gonna get sticky?
Hell unleashed!
Fight for the good guys next time. Spider Fist is ready to punch.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Spider Fist is ready to punch.
Aim for the big tree!
Crack Now I've got something to prove.
You're welcome. Take that medic! Your key!
Get that vehicle moving again.
Now I've got something to prove.
Get in there. Hey, Dee! Enjoy the amplifier! Render me assistance.
Spider Fist is ready to punch.
Simply magical.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
Let's save the tree. Right.
Now I've got something to prove.
You're ready for that?
I am ready to put on a show.
So long, turret.
I gotta do better this time.
I'm doing this my way! Your powers are mine!
Hell unleashed!
Gonna get sticky. Feels good.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Hell unleashed! Double KO.
spider
Only
fist
60 seconds left.
I'll patch you up.
is gonna get sticky.
More bad guys. Just what we need.
Oh, I'm fine. Back in the swing of things.
Down to 30 seconds.
Hey, Dee! Enjoy the amplifier!
Let's go. There's a tree to save.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way. The final 10 seconds.
Now I've got something to prove.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. I am ready to pour a show. Well, you can't expect to win them all.
The King of Asgard, at your service. The King of...
I'll patch you up.
Render me a...
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Hello!